All right, now for the much anticipated World Cup draw. Okay, so as you can see, we have two pots. In this one, we have the participants who are going to be all 32 of these people right here. We have this one, which has the national teams in the World Cup separated by confederation. So you could see South America's right here, Europe's all this, Asia, CONCACAF, Africa. All right, so the way we're going to do this is I'm going to spin once for the players. The next spin will be the country that player gets. And we'll write them down here where all the teams are listed. So we're going to use the same teams in the World Cup. Um, we'll talk about switching teams later on. I'm not sure if we're allowed to trade teams or not yet. So for now, we'll just go with the player gets the team they draw. So let's go ahead and get started. First spin. That honor is Super Peru. All right. Let's see which national team that will be. Once this thing loads. Senegal. All right. So our first team, Super Peruvian gets Senegal. Go ahead and remove that. Remove this. Let's go ahead and pick our new guy. Matias Rogic. Okay. Up. Well, Matias is removed. And Matias will get Spain. All right. Next spin. So I messed up here and Matias is still in there. If Matias comes up again, I'll just remove him. Cifra will be Egypt. The two African teams already taken up here. Next on the list, Steven. And Steven will be representing Poland. All right. For our first matchup here, we have Steven and Super in the same group. All right, Marshall is up next here. And so Marshall will be representing Iceland here. All right, so this guy, whoever that is. Ooh, Croatia. Not sure how he's going to feel about that. We have Croatia and Iceland represented by Seabass and Marshall in the same group. Moving along. Janko. Close. Costa Rica. Almost became Mexico there. Costa Rica up here. Ah, so we have Janko and Matias who are out. Hayden, so Diego. David, sorry, not Diego. Representing Colombia. All right, so this group right here, Group H, taken up by three of the four spots already taken up. So we have Hayden, Super, and Steven in the same group. Two groups, three groups that still, oh, yep, three groups here that still don't have anyone in there. FIFA. Ooh, Serbia. A tricky one. Now we have Janko and FIFA in the same group. Ooh, 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 ooh. This one should be fun. Let's see what lucky Marcelo gets. Ha! Okay. So Morocco. Now we have Rogic and Marcelo in the same group. Martins. In Sweden, we have the first person from that group. Pedrito. Nigeria. So I think with that, that's all the African teams taken out of contention here. Pedro and Marshall and C, that's his group. Fernando. Fernando representing Brazil. Fernando and Janko and Pipa's group. Still waiting on the Switzerland representative. So this is Johnny, Jonathan, representing Belgium. Solid squad. He is the first person in Group G, I believe this is. All right. One of the favorites of the tournament. Let's see who I will get. And all right, moving on then. Django has already been drawn, so we shall go ahead and remove him. Bastiano. Representing Portugal. Portugal is up here. Interesting group we have here. Sebastiano and Marcelo and Rogic's group. Waiting on the Iran representative here. YOLO. So YOLO has drawn Germany. That is one to watch right there. Zaydog. Switzerland. We have our first finished group here. We have Fernando representing Brazil, Janko representing Costa Rica, FIFA representing Serbia, and Zay representing Switzerland. All right. Only a handful of players remaining in this. Next up, Nestor. And Mini Bellerin. The San Martin. Tunisia. El Mago-san. Now receive South Korea. Edgar. Another goalkeeper from LFS Santos. We'll be playing as Panama. Interesting how this group still doesn't have anyone in there. We'll see if that changes soon. Eternal Gamer. About 8 or 9 countries left here. We're playing as Denmark, so yes, we have our first participant in Group C. Quesada. Receives England. So in this group, we have Johnny, Quesada, Edgar, and Esther. Our second group to be finished. Right, so Lobo. Representing Uruguay. One more person remaining in this group. Beto. Okay, so Beto from Mexico, representing Mexico. Draga. Have about 6 nations left here. Representing France. Nori. Keke, que buen keke. 5 countries left. Peru. So we have another person from their country being represented by their country. Guinea-Chess. Playing as Iran. There we go. Okay. Castillo. Will be playing as Australia. Abe. Will receive Russia. That means Juan shall be playing as Argentina. All right, and that leaves Japan, with the remaining participant being Greece, Peru. Okay, so with that, that concludes our drawing. Group A will have Abe representing Russia, myself representing Saudi Arabia, Deepa representing Egypt, Lobo representing Uruguay. Next group, Kenich will be representing Iran, Marcelo Morocco, Bastiano Portugal, and Rogic as Spain. Interesting little group we have going on here. Castillo's representing Australia, Norisha representing Peru, Eternal Gamer representing Denmark, Chad Draga representing France, Juan shall be the Argentina representative, Seabass representing Croatia, Marshall has Iceland, and Pedro has Nigeria. On the opposite side here, we have Fernando representing Brazil, Janko representing Costa Rica, Pipa representing Serbia, Zay representing Switzerland. Yolo shall have Mexico. Beto has Yolo will have Germany. Beto will have Mexico. Michael-san has South Korea. Martins with Sweden. Johnny Belgium. Quesada England. Edgar Panama. Nestor Tunisia. David will have Colombia. Chris Peru will have Japan. Steven has Poland. And Super Peru will represent Senegal. So like I said, regarding trades, we shall determine that later. We will know by Monday afternoon. So for now, these will be the teams that everyone has and will be represented by. And that concludes this drawing. So see you guys on Tuesday.